Well, Lee, Phil again. He's not
Phil the drummer.
At the end there, he always kind of It's like
you just and on the one just slightly after.
Are you related to you guys?
I probably am.
Sense?
So here we go. As promised, we are
back.
now deep diving into some of these cool new Harmony guitars. Maybe you saw the little overview video that Pete and I posted a little while ago. So I guess perhaps this will presumably be the first one that we're going to show you. So this is the Juno. What a pretty little guitar, and little being the operative word, because as you can see, the body shape here is quite a lot smaller. It's great for short people like Pete, because it makes him look normal sized.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Thanks for that. That's brilliant.
No, it's
it looks a bit like a Les Paul shape, doesn't it?
It's like
got
a
that
shrunk
kind of
Les Paul.
Yeah, it does.
And that's perhaps not the only similarity. So
Let's
we've
have a
got a mahogany body,
Can we
a mahogany neck, an ebony fretboard, which is really lovely to play. Although we've got a bolt-on design, strung through body, and this sort of custom-made Harmony. It's like a half a telly bridge or something.
It is, isn't it? And because you've got the string through body, of course.
Yeah, so locking tuners. I mean, the spec schmecks, you can look those up online, I guess. It's a 25-inch scale length, so it's not, as many of us might have been thinking, some sort of travel guitar or short scale guitar. It's grown up scale, but with a small body.
Same size here. That is exactly the same size scale length as that.
Yeah.
But the body, as you can see, is significantly smaller.
These are made in America. Go and watch the first Harmony overview video I did. They're pretty short. We've kind of intentionally thought we'd do some shorter videos here and sort of deep dive a bit less in each video. So, but nitrocellulose finished, American made, all the goodness. So let's get into the sounds. These guitars come equipped with a pair of P90 Harmony's own hand-wound American P90s.
Yeah.
And then these very cool and kind of, I suppose, what gives the sort of the period vibe to this, these gold foil pickup covers, which look super cool. 22 frets.
12-inch radius neck.
Yeah, kind of narrow frets, right?
Frets.
Sort of a vintage vibe, narrow frets.
Yes,
fabulous to play. I love the satin finish mahogany neck on the back. Just gives it such a beautiful woody kind
nice
of a
and
feel.
chunky. It's not big, but it's a.
They call it a C, but it's bigger than a Fender C, right?
It's bigger than, I would say, it's more like the large Fender C.
Yes.
You know, like the 59 kind of shape that we.
I would have said it's more Les Paul-y fatness, isn't it?
Yeah, with the 12-inch, inch radius as well on it there. A funny little,
comes with
super cool bag.
Comes with the cool mono bag.
Stealth, especially designed for this guitar, Lee.
Really?
That bag is. And a very funny little. We'll come to this in a minute. I love these little cupcake. I think they call them cupcake.
Yes,
it looks like a little,
they do.
Three-way selector.
Well, come on then, Bob.
Bob,
give us the tones. Bob Marley.
Lee just loves the bit of reggae there. He's like, can we please do some reggae soon? And I keep going, no.
It was. Was reggae big in the 1930s when Harmony were in their heyday?
But see, I think these guitars do hail. They hail back from, as you say, they're on 100 and whatever,
130 odd years old.
Yeah. So, maybe there wasn't any reggae around, but I think there probably wasn't. I think that you can do anything on these guitars. It's not just a,
Give us some tones.
Yes, okay, so straight into the DP40 from Victory with a G chord on the neck P90. And there's not much to do because there aren't any tone controls on here, so.
There's one tone control.
What? Oh, the pull. Yes, but it's not really a tone control,
Well,
is it?
I think
though?
it is.
Well. I tell you what, it plays wonderful. It plays smooth as a baby's bottom, and it's got tens on it, which I like. And even then, it's. It's slinky and lovely.
What is not to like about a
okay.
guitar with two P90s on it, nitrocellulose finish, and a mahogany neck? What is not
Smell
to
that,
like?
Lee, man. Smell it. I want that in my car, like as a
Like an air
Wunderbaum.
freshener.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Probably dangerous, isn't it?
You
Gives
probably
off
like when you're
toxic-
driving up. So you pull this out. It's a pull switch.
Yes.
And what happens is this. And it's still a volume. So
a little bit like a wah all the way rolled off, or a tone all the way back down. It's that kind of vibe.
somebody did mention something about a slide and having some. When you pull it, it's like. Maybe something like that. It almost gives it that fuzz
a little
kind
bit,
of
like the woman tone.
You know, it's fun.
Anyway,
it's fun, isn't it?
We never seen that on a guitar before.
No, it's
so
quite.
we just
it's
thought we'd
interesting.
focus in on it.
Anyway, middle position. Again, if you pull it, it's like. I'm sure there's some use for that. You know, there will be.
Sure.
A little bit of slur.
What's your Argo like with the thing out? Does that do a thing?
Oh, the Argo from Mythos. Let's try it. So here's it with. Just on the. I'm gonna go on the bridge. Hang on. Sorry. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because
doesn't it?
sometimes fuzz pedals are so bright and harsh, you would roll the tone down a little bit.
And sometimes on fuzz pedals, oops, I'm throwing my pick. Sometimes on fuzz pedals, when you actually dial the tone off, they give you that over that the octave comes out more. So here is it. Pull it out. You know, you put the.
I really want to hear it with that Odin.
And maybe you will. Okay.
I like that.
That is cool.
That's kind of dirty, isn't it?
It's dirty.
Stank face dirty.
Here's the bridge. Nice and funky. There you go.
I just, it's such a cute looking guitar, isn't it? And I don't mean cute in like a cute kitten way. I mean kind of cute as in just like, it's so compact and neat, isn't it? And it just looks cool.
But it's not though, because it's the same scale length. Let's quickly try some Dane, gain, Dane, gain, Dane.
You went a bit Edgar Winter there. There was a riff, you know, the
Nice, isn't it? Middle
very
position.
cool.
It's very cool. Middle position. And there's no when you don't fret out. It's just a great
This
little
has got to
machine,
be a
isn't it?
contender, hasn't it? For like a pro kind of guitar, pro spec guitar with P90s on it.
Oh yeah.
This is a contender, right?
And it's not. It doesn't howl. Some P90 pickups can, if it's a bit too hollow, but
yeah,
it doesn't. But this, here's the neck. I like this.
There's not much else to say, really. I think we'll just move on to the next model and do another video. But
You said you wanted to do some ambient kind of tones, Lee. There.
Well,
you said something. I think this is more for this kind of player.
I mean, I do.
How good is that, though?
I am into this. So this is a slow reverb pedal. I mean, wait, let's put another. I'm just into again, there's something about guitars that don't have a lot of knobs and switches, and you want to work it and you want to feel, but
it's inspirational, isn't it? What a great little tool.
I love how small this is. I mean, I don't know, what is it? I mean, okay, am I still in shot here? Does it look a bit, would it be better if I was like 5'6" or something like that?
Hey,
or does it not matter? Because I know some people find if you have like a 335, like the reverse is true. Like unless you're 6'3" or whatever, like the 335 sometimes looks a bit too big.
Can't get your arm over it. Nice little cutaways here as well. It's got a nice little cutaway.
Yeah, I mean, we've not really talked about the bridge much, but this is built by Harmony. It's a Tele style bridge, so with the 3 big saddles, but again, sort of intonation compensated.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
The gold foil awesome. P90s sound great.
Yeah.
I think the necks are probably my big takeaway from here. Oh, I know what we should remind you guys of, only because it's snowing outside in the UK. Right, nitrocellulose finishes. I think everybody has probably read a magazine article or something somewhere going, oh yeah, nitro's the finish you want if you want the body to breathe and resonate and all that kind of, you know, that debate will go on forever. But certainly nitro finishes were how they were finished back in the day, and generally speaking, most of the sort of the custom kind of brands will go for a nitro finish. Now, nitro does not like going from hot to cold or cold to hot very, very quickly. And all those guitars that you see, older guitars where they've got that sort of, call it patina, so that sort of crackle kind of pattern in the finish, you know, where the actual finish is cracked.
Yep.
Typically, that's what's happening. That's where it's been left in the boot of a car overnight and it's gone hot to cold or vice versa.
Straight in that hot house and open it up.
Yeah, or even like right now, you know, you order one of these and the courier brings it along and it's just spent the overnight and the morning, you know, in a little warehouse in a van, and it's cold, and then you get it into your house and immediately take it out the box and out the case and open it and go, yay, I'll stand next to the radiator going, and then it's like, and you go, oh,
man, it'll go literally.
There's a little thing here. Yeah, so just be careful.
Leave them for 24 hours or something.
The general advice is, yeah, if you can help yourself. Some people might want that to happen. Some people pay extra to have that finish. But if you don't want that to happen and you buy a nitrocellulose guitar, give it 24 hours in its case, in its box, in its case, in the warmer
in your house
temperature, and it will then over that 24 hours very gradually expand, and the finish will cope with it.
Yeah. It's like me over lockdown.
Yeah, very gradually expanded. Anyway, look, I won't go into that. I mean, I'm just a fan. I mean, these aren't.
They're not cheap, are they?
No, because they're American made. So, and in fairness, you know, you can't really buy anything under £1,000 out of America guitar-wise. Not handmade anyway. So, you know, yes, but they're not. You know, they're certainly they're cheaper than buying, say, an American professional Strat or something like that. They're kind of in line with what the lower priced Gibson Les Pauls are. Things like Studios, stuff like that.
Around 1,200 quid. I think with that gig bag, a mono gig bag, I don't think that's a bad price for the amount of guitar you get for the.
I think it'll be one of those things where you'll look at it and go, yeah, if I went and bought a Far Eastern guitar, I could get tons more features on the guitar. But as a basic, lovely to play, you know,
well
lovely
built.
Sounding, yeah, just inspirational tone machine.
Do it.
It's got it, hasn't it? So
just do it.
Really simple. Only 3 colours to choose from. You can go white or this champagne colour or that kind of metallic. Rose.
Rose. A rose. Rose.
I
love this.
All ebony boards, mahogany necks, so all the same on that. It's just
locking tuners, all the
lot.
lot.
Are there any lefties, or is that a custom option?
I don't think so. Not as far as I could see on our website, but you know, maybe consult the Harmony. We'll check out and see.
I mean, Harmony's made in Kalamazoo, so it's pretty small.
Is that one of those?
That's a kazoo.
Oh, sorry.
But it's close.
A Kalamakasu.
It's where they keep endangered calams.
Oh, in the zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kala.
So here we are. That's the Harmony Juno. Stay tuned. Maybe like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and then you'll get the little ding when we move on to the next Harmony model, which will be the
one of them.
Silhouette, I think.
Yeah,
Okay. Au revoir.